Today we're gonna talk about the top 10 activities to do in Bali that I've actually tried and where you can book them. I wanted to do this video for so long, but the fact is that in order to do it, I also actually have to join this activity. Finally, I did them. Some of them were very adrenalinic and this is not really something for me, but I enjoy it. So finally, I'm able to create this video for you. Hi, by the way, my name is Sara and here we talk about nomadic life and travel. And let's dive deep into the top 10 activities to do in Bali. The first activity that I wanted to share with you is silver class, and basically you're gonna do a class where you're gonna learn how to create your own jewelries through silver. In the place I've been, which was through Bali Genuine Experience, they gave you 7 grams of silver and they teach you all the process from start to finish about how to melt the silver, how to create the shapes of the jewelry that you want, how to draw the design that you want to have, and at the end you can take home the jewelry that you create. I create this too, and as you can see them, super high quality. Most of the jewelry class are managed from families that already do this for years, so you're gonna follow by professional. The second activity is volcano hiking or going to a volcano with a jeep. Bali is a volcanic island and it offers the highest peak, which is Mount Agung, and a lower one, which is Mount Batur, which is usually the one that people climb the most. The hike usually starts at night in order to reach the peak at sunrise and enjoy the astonishing views. If you want to climb this volcano, usually you have to find a guest house or a hotel around that area, and usually they all have the opportunity for you to book through them the excursion on the volcanoes. In case you want to hike Mount Batur, which is the smaller peak, which takes around 1.5 hours, 2 hours to reach the top, I 100% recommend to stay at Batur Volcano guest house. If you're not a big fan of climbing like me, there is also another option. At least for Mount Batur, I'm not sure about Agung. You can rent a private jeep and drive around the incredible black lava field which stays on the bottom of Mount Batur. It looks to be on another planet. This incredible lava field spreads for kilometers all around the volcano, and another cool thing is that you can even go motocross. When I did the jeep tour on the lava field, there were a couple of people around with their motocross climbing the volcano and it was so damn cool, and it's something that I really would love to try. The third activities that I recommend is paragliding, which basically you watch the world from a drone perspective. This is an activity that you can do in the south part of Bali, Uluwatu. About 30 minutes in air with the most scenic view above the most beautiful beach in Bali, such as Melasti Beach, Green Ball and Pandawa. I genuinely really enjoyed this activity because it was such a smooth fly. You basically just have to run on the hill, the tandem will just start to fly by itself, so there is no jumping from a plane. If you are enjoying this video and you want to support my channel, please subscribe, it will mean the world to me. The fourth activity that I recommend is snorkeling, especially in Menjangan Island, which is such an underrated spot. Menjangan Island is part of the West Bali National Park, which is the only national park in Bali, and it offers the most beautiful marine life that I've seen in Bali and such a huge coral reef. Since Menjangan Island is separate from the main national park, I will recommend you to take the time in the morning to go explore Menjangan Island and snorkel around it, and in the afternoon go to visit with a jeep tour the national park. You can book the ticket by yourself just by going to the national park, or if you want already to book an accommodation, I will recommend you to stay at MIMPI Resort Menjangan and book a snorkeling with them. You will also pay for the national park ticket daily pass. You will also be able to go to the national park. The fifth activity was such a new way to explore the underwater world for me, and it's subwinging. Unfortunately, I haven't found this activity right in Bali, but you can find it on Gili Island, next to Bali. I wanted to include it anyway because it's such an amazing experience. If you haven't tried, that I 100% recommend. Basically what happens is that you hang on a small wing in the water and you are towed by the boat. Let's say that this is the small wing. If you put pressure down, you will go down, and in order to go up, you just put pressure and you go up again. I haven't found a company for this, but I will leave you the number of the guy that do this type of tour. The sixth activity is parasailing, and usually it comes with another package of other water activity. Usually it's jet ski and banana boat. Parasailing means that you will be towed by a boat while you are in the air, and it's so much fun. You can do most of this water sport activity in NUSA, and as I said, you can buy them on a package and fill your morning with adrenaline. I did it, I had fun, but it was just too much adrenaline for me. I thought that I was gonna die, honestly, when I was on the banana boat. So experienced, yes. I will do it again, no. The seventh activity, and this is my jam, is spend a day on a spa. Disclaimer, I have never had a day in a spa in my whole life, just when I arrived in Bali. And when I did it, I realized what I missed out in the last 29 years of my life. Bali, especially UBUD, it's very famous for all these Ayurvedic spas, and this is the reason why you should treat yourself with one day and being cuddled, pampered, loved, just smooth your soul. I had this experience in Bali Botanica Spa in UBUD with my friend Lila, and we literally had the best day ever. If you're a massage lover, this place will blow your mind, because from the moment you enter to the moment that you will go out, there will be always someone massaging a part of your body. And oh my god, I think I will go for a massage after this video. The eighth activity is ATV, and this is so much fun, even though I got scared the first time that I put my ass on those ATV stuff. I did this experience with Bali ATV Ride, and basically we drive in the jungle across the dirt road and rivers, so get ready to get dirty. I went with my friend Fonzie, and we didn't realize that we booked only one ATV for two persons, so I decided to drive, and oh my god, I was so scared. I was pretty concerned that the ATV was flipping, but a tips if you have never done it but you want to do is faster you go and more stable you are, and I would definitely recommend it for a group of friends or family. These activities are much fun, but remember that most of them are still hardcore activities. Make sure that when you travel, you always have a travel insurance. I used SafetyWings for the past year, and I found myself very well. It's very cheap, only about $45 per month. It covers health, it covers travel, and it has a lot of benefits. So I will leave the link down below, and make sure to always be safe. Ninth experience is rafting, and I underestimate this experience. Oh my god, I love the shit out of me.
There is a family with kids, so I suppose that I can't scream because I have to keep up my reputation.
My friend Fonzie and I booked through Gekko tubing, and it's the perfect way to discover more natural beauties of Bali while tubing down the Ayung River. When I did it, I was about 1 hour long, and despite the riptides, I felt very safe. Okay, except a couple of times. And the 10th experience that I recommend you to do is cooking class. So foodies, this is for you. If you're a travel foodie, I guess you can't miss a cooking class around the world while you travel. I actually didn't thought about joining one, but when I was staying at Bali Jungle Camping, I got invited by the people there, and it was an amazing experience. With the staff, we went together to pick up the ingredients and they explained me about all of them. I really enjoyed this cooking class, and the rewards of a delicious meal that you made with your hometown is such a great reward. If you are looking to travel to Bali very soon and you are looking for hire a guide that will bring you around and show you the most beautiful places, I will recommend you Oka or Gede, and I will leave the number down below. Gede was recommended from a friend of mine that came to Bali, and they loved him. I wasn't able to get him when my mom's come to visit, so he gave my mom the number of another guide, Oka, which is such a sweetheart. I 100% recommend them because they will be able to make you feel at home in Bali. They will explain you everything about this beautiful island, and they won't bring you to the most touristy place, but they will create a tour for you based on what you want to see and experience. Between these 10 experiences, even though they were all amazing and I had so much fun and a lot of new memories to put inside my memory box, my top 3 favorite are Silver Class, Spa Day, and Subwinging. Adventure in my case doesn't only mean be fearless to try all the new things, but as well also feel what I really want to do, enjoy that experience. Sometimes, you know, I always think to be adventurous I need to jump out of a plane, but that's honestly not me. I am a pure advocate to don't jump to a bridge just because someone else is doing it, but choose carefully what you really want to do. In my case, I'm not a big adrenaline lover, so I even don't think I want to jump from a plane. It's not the type of activity that I would do, but I enjoy more calm activity that can feel my emotion, and everyone is different, so choose what makes you happy. I hope you liked this video, and if you want to see more nomadic life and travel, make sure to subscribe and let's find a place to call home. See you very soon, guys.